go live. Come on.
You're live.
Thank you. We're live. Hey,
you're live.
Welcome to Bracket Bash, the podcast. We take a bracket of 32, 64, 128 or more in banter our way down to a winner. I am your humble host this week, the 14th Ghost. And this is, you guys are in order this week.
So it's me then? Oh, it's me. All right, this is your boy Q, everybody, a.k.a. the best bastard of them all. And as well, we all know, the master of these bastards. Stick around to the end of the show to find out why.
And it's the best looking bastard, Jess. Next to this crazy guy.
And it's your fun, optimistic bastard, Bubbles.
And of course, bringing up the rear as always, giggity, is your O.D. motherfucking B, your old dirty bastard here once again. Glad to be joined by Beauty and the Beast above me here. Oh, he wants to be a beast, but he's not. And I'm sorry, Bubbles, but you'll have some blazing sad by the time I'm done with you. So, let's have some fun with this shit. Get Footloose up in this bitch and dance like Kevin Bacon. Because who doesn't want to dance like Kevin Bacon? Come on now.
And with Jeremy bringing up the rear, we are the bastards running this thing. I'm glad I have you guys here this week. We are celebrating the end of the year. It is New Year time, New Year, New Me, which also means New Year means remake for some movies. That's what we're going to be talking about today. And it is myself, Q, Jess, Bubbles, and Jeremy, ironically enough, in the same exact direction on the screen. That helps me perfectly. A couple rules on this show. One is dedicated because of Q there, and that is steal a vote. Up to and including the quarterfinals, nowhere past that, you are allowed to steal one person's vote, and that's it. Only one time, so make it as funny as possible. Second rule is the entire fuck you Freddy rule, of course, and if they're since we vote round robin style on here as always, if you do not want to go first, but you're scheduled to go first, you blow your load or you use your final swing. That means you're going last. Somebody else blows their load in the same turn. You are no longer going last, but you went directly before them, and so on and so forth. And of course, the last but most important rule of all is the entire fuck you Freddy rule. There's going to be plenty of times during this show where you will not like me. There's also going to be plenty of times in the show you will like each other. But go ahead and blame me. I had broad shoulders. I can take it. On January 20th of the new year, there will be an episode coming out of people telling me to fuck off. This is exactly what that episode is. It's the hashtag fuck you Freddy or FYF. So make sure to take a listen to that one. Currently, it's about 35-ish minutes long. And the fuck you Freddy has not only been involved in this show, but apparently other shows. Mm-hmm. So take a listen to those other shows as well. Starting us off, by the way, I start us off. We have 13 Ghosts, originally in 1960, but it came out in 2001 as well. And The Hills Have Eyes, originally 1977, reboot in 2006. 13 Ghosts is probably one of my favorite horror movies of all time. There's been many posts out there saying that they want like a Netflix series of like in one episode per ghost type thing. And I would 100% watch that. My name today is namesake the 14th Ghost because of this movie. And I don't like The Hills Have Eyes anyway. So I'm definitely going for the 13 Ghosts. Q, 13 Ghosts or The Hills Have Eyes?
Well, first off, I just want to say, if that by somehow or reason we ever get famous, all you will ever hear is "fuck you, Freddy" from everybody.
Yep.
And I imagine at some point you're gonna get sick of it and be like, "Oh my god, this sucks." Secondly, The Hills Have Eyes is fucked up, and I don't mean like in a good way. It's just fucked up. Like that movie makes me uncomfortable. Just because of what takes place makes me uncomfortable. So I'm going to have to go for 13 Ghosts just for that reason.
13. Jess, battle between two horror movies. Is it 13 Ghosts or The Hills Have Eyes?
Believe it or not, I have actually seen The Hills Have Eyes. Surprisingly.
The
Never.
original or remake?
I don't know. I just know I've seen one of the movies.
I've only seen the remake, so.
It's probably the remakes that I've seen. And obviously I didn't care for it because, well, I don't like scary movies. I've never seen 13 Ghosts, but I'm going to go 13 Ghosts.
13 Ghosts gets the
It's
vote
a
and the win on
good
this one.
for a horror movie. Like for somebody that doesn't like a horror movie, I think that one might be one that you might like.
You get better at
There's
them.
a lot,
I'm
There's a
starting
lot
to
of cool
watch some
deaths.
more of them.
there's a lot of cool deaths in this movie, not including Matthew
Lillard.
Willard, something like that. Anyway,
I
he's in this
love
movie too.
Awesome.
And one of my favorite, dude, I'm a huge fan of like kill scenes, like the Saw movies and stuff like that are some of my favorite films just for this. Same thing as Final Destination. One of my favorite kill scenes ever in any movies, and this particular one is where the guy gets cut in half by a door, like a glass door, and the front half of him falls off, and you can see everything.
Isn't it vertically too?
Yeah,
Like, yeah, it cuts him like literally like not this way, but this way.
sideways. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you can
sideways.
see everything. It's fucking great. Anyway, it gets to vote and the win. Bubbles, is it 13 Ghosts or Hills Have Eyes?
Yeah, horizontal.
So people might not know this about me, but I am from a very, very, very small town.
Your Hills Have Eyes.
Like the setting of Hills Have Eyes, right? And growing up in this town, there were really places out here that like you didn't ride your quads at because some weird stuff. However, as far as movies go, I do feel as if the 13 Ghosts was just an all-around better movie. As far as rewatchability, if I had them in my hands, I would 110% like toss the other one to the side. So 13 Ghosts is going to be my go-to.
It gets another vote. Jeremy, do we have a sweep?
Well, here's the thing. I've seen the Hills Have Eyes remake. Never seen any of the 13 Ghosts, even though both these movies are in brackets coming up in Paranormal Normal at some point. Because there is a backwoods horror bracket, the Hills Have Eyes, both versions is in, and there's multiple brackets that freaking 13 Ghosts is in. But so I gotta go for the Hills Have Eyes because it was kind of cute. It was kind of cool seeing where Q's family comes from.
Cute.
It's cute.
Yeah, it was kind of cute seeing Q. It was kind of cute seeing Q's family.
You know what? To be perfectly honest, I've met Q's family. Q is probably the worst one of his family. So.
Well, you haven't met his sister yet.
Okay, with that statement, let's hope I don't.
Those two are
anyway.
identical. Those two are literally identical.
Jeremy,
Oh, God.
sorry, what was your vote on top of that?
My vote was Hills Have Eyes. I'm not letting fucking 13 Ghosts get a sweep over Hills Have Eyes. I don't think Chancey would have me.
Are you kidding me? That movie is so fucked up. Like I watched the first one and the second one, and I regretted it both times. And then I was like, I'm not watching any more of this shit. This is fucked up. I don't like it. It made me uncomfortable.
Oh, dude, wait till we get to the backwoods horror movie bracket on my show. It's gonna be all fucked up movies.
I feel like that's what makes the movie better is the fact that it is so fucked up and it's realistic because there are people out there like that.
There's this movie called American Gothic. Watch it. It's not like fucked up in a gross way like Hills Have Eyes, but it's just fucked up in general. That's a fucked up horror movie you should watch just because the storyline's fucked.
The American Gothic painting, by the way, was actually painted not too terribly far from the three of us up top, Q, Justin, myself, over in, I believe, Eldon, Iowa. So there's a little small connection. Whoever Facebook user is in the comments, I'm sorry, I do not know who you are because it says Facebook user and there's no picture attached to it. Says, I want to join this live. You're more than welcome to. We're always accepting people to join the show, as always. So just contact one of the bastards on the screen, including myself, and we will see what we can do to get that happen. 13 Ghosts moves on 4-1 to the next round. Q starts us off. Is it Halloween, originally made in 1978, moved on to 2007, or Carrie, 1976, rebooted in 2013?
I never seen the remake of Carrie. I only saw the original. Has
Don't waste your
anybody
time.
seen both?
Don't waste your time. I will speak on behalf of
Casey.
Casey. I know Amanda's watching, so I'll speak on behalf of her and Casey. The Carrie remake is a fucking trash monster piece.
But so is the
Don't
remake of
watch it
Halloween.
then, or do watch it. I'm confused.
Don't waste your time. Don't
Don't
your
waste my
fucking
time. Okay.
Okay, Carrie 2.
I didn't like
not
the original
Carrie
Carrie though.
2. The remake of Carrie has the chick from Kick-Ass in it as Carrie.
Chloe Grace Moretz.
Yes, so she plays Carrie, so you can kind of picture that one.
She's hot as fuck.
What was the other Halloween? Yeah, I'm going Halloween. Fuck it.
You can go for Halloween. I would recommend Carrie 2, The Rage, as strictly just a callback to the 90s. There's some awesome death scenes in that one too. So, Shannon. Okay, Shannon Boomgard is in comments. Okay, so yeah, contact me. We can figure this out. Halloween gets a vote on that one. Jess, Halloween or Carrie?
I actually don't mind the Halloween movies, so I'm gonna go with Halloween. I've never seen any of the Carrie movies.
It's just a guy wearing plaster over his face, just walking around murdering people.
The original Carrie you should see. It's fucking incredible.
Yeah, the original Carrie is great.
Stephen King's first fucking book, so it's a fucking classic.
Bubbles, Halloween, Carrie.
So I'm gonna vote the other way on this one. I love the original Carrie and I love the remake of Carrie. I would honestly watch both of those again over. I don't know if I could like do over and over again, but I would definitely watch both of those. So that's definitely getting my vote.
You uncultured swine.
Why is it uncultured though?
Carrie gets a vote on that one. Jeremy, nail in the coffin, sir.
Well, I gotta ask this question first, though. Is the remake of Halloween we're talking about the Rob Zombie version?
Yes.
Okay, well, in that case, let's dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my motherfucking Dracula. You know it's fucking Halloween all day.
Halloween gets a vote, which means it moves on 3-2. I'm gonna go for Carrie on this one. I'm not a huge fan of Halloween movie series. You can start with. I've been public about this on this channel. I'm not gonna go into it, but Carrie, the original Carrie, I personally think is a better movie than the original Halloween is. So that's the first point against it. Rob Zombie's Halloween is the worst Halloween of all of them, including Halloween 3. And that's
if you like kill scenes, Rob Zombie's Halloween's amazing.
All right, I call a vote for a new head bastard. Anybody else?
There's an entire over the topness, but that's too far for me, even because it's just there's no continuity type to it. So, and shouting out, actually scratch that. I'm not going to shout her out, but yeah, Carrie stays in round one. Halloween goes on 3-2. Jeff starts this one off. Is it? We're getting out of the horror movies for you.
Thank God.
Is it Bedazzled? Originally 67, remade with Brendan Fraser in 2000, or The Longest Yard, 74 and 05.
The Longest Yard.
Longest Yard gets a vote. Bubbles.
She's not used to getting a yard, so she has to go with it when she can.
Sorry,
Nah, she's the 3 feet.
It's a game of inches with her.
A game of inches with me. I like it. So it's The Longest Yard and what?
Bedazzled.
Bedazzled. Oh, I love Brendan Fraser so much. I didn't even know that there was a original to the Bedazzled.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with The Longest Yard. Yeah, I'm gonna go with The Longest Yard on this one. I feel guilty voting against Brendan Fraser though.
It gets a vote. Jeremy.
Well, Bubbles, I love that you say that because of my name, but I am 100% going to have to see. This is a major fuck you, Freddy matchup because I love both of these fucking remakes. I really do. Fuck you, Freddy. I'm gonna fucking dig you through a ditch and then burn you like a fucking witch. Fuck you. Because Bedazzled is fucking hilarious. The scene where he becomes a basketball player and like he can't figure out what the hell the one bad thing is that came with his wish, and then he looks at his pants and he's like, oh. That shit is hilarious. But Longest Yard is fucking nonstop laughter. Fucking Goldberg playing Harvey the Gare over there needing a bigger jockstrap. I'm going to have to go with Longest Yard, though. It's fucking Adam Sandler. It's fucking hilarious. I don't care what anybody says. The remake of Longest Yard is better than the original.
Longest Yard gets to vote and the win. I'm going to give it to and the people who are watching. Notice my jersey.
Mean machine.
Mean machine.
I have a Paul Crew jersey on from The Longest Yard. I got it for Christmas this year. I'm so happy with it. 4-0. I know, right? Dude, I got so many cool jerseys this year.
I got a Raider shirt, so I can't even bitch. It's Raider shirt about it.
So you're wearing toilet paper. That's completely okay with me.
Hey, still in the hunt. They
really
beat the
have.
fucking Goose.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I can't say anything about the Raiders. They're doing better than the Bears. So, of course, who isn't doing better than the Bears? Q, finish this out. Is it Longest Yard or Bedazzled?
I've never seen the original Longest Yard, but just for Adam Sandler alone and the other one, that the movie's just quotable.
All the time.
You know, fucking baby back. You know, it's a big ass robot. You know, it's just like that whole fucking like scene is just like those scenes are just fucking incredible. Yeah, Longest Yard gets my vote.
Out of his pockets, out of nowhere, just here, have
It ain't
burger.
easy being cheesy, man.
Right, like reaches down in his pants. Here you go. It's like, I mean, it was a rapper, I guess. Like, fuck.
I mean, if you're in there that long, you just kind of don't care anymore. I mean, have you seen
a cheeseburger from Mickey D's?
In that one?
Mickey D's nuts.
Mickey D's nuts. I mean, that would still be fucking phenomenal.
Longest Yard moves on 5-0 to the next round. Bubble starts us off. Is it Death Race, originally 75, remade in 2008, or Gone in 60 Seconds, originally 74, remade in 2000?
I don't care too much for this mashup. So I'm just gonna pick with Death Race on this one.
Death Race gets a vote. Jeremy?
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way Bubbles does. Like, this is a matchup I really it's all cannon fodder for the next round, basically. And, I mean, Gone 60 Seconds does have the amazing classic line, I could eat a peach for an hour. But, but Death Race, the original remake of Death Race, not the 5,000 sequels that followed, but the original remake of Death Race was actually pretty good. And for Mama Dukes, I'm going to give it to that because of Jason Statham. She got a scotch guard the couch when he's on TV. So,
Death Race gets another vote. I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum, to be perfectly honest, because I love both of these movies. I'm a car guy that don't like to work on cars. I love the aesthetics on all of these. The Death Race movies they don't really have a lot of aesthetics, but I absolutely love the entire tombstone part of the car being dropped off and all the ammo and everything else going on. There's a lot of cool death scenes in this series as well. I can't say anything about the remake, but I also not remake. I can't say anything about the original. I also can't say anything about the original Gone in 60 Seconds. So either, but damn it, freaking Eleanor is a beautiful fucking car. It's a 67 Shelby, I think, and it is a beautiful. Even at the end with all the disc scratches, still a beautiful fucking car. However, I'm not voting for the car. I'm voting for the movie. So Death Race will be getting my vote on this one and the win. Q. Death Race, Gone in 60 Seconds.
Eleanor is such an ugly old name. Like, if anybody out there who ever sees this is named that, I do apologize. Just my personal opinion. That's just my personal opinion.
I had a guest 2 nights ago named Eleanor, you asshole. And she's a close friend. She's a close friend.
I always think of the little like girl chipmunk from Alvin and the Chipmunks, little Eleanor. Like, my childishness is coming through here.
No,
A baby name, but for older, like adults and stuff, it
Excuse
goes
me.
away.
Not until you get to like your 70s, and then it's normal again.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So it starts off, you got your like, oh, little Eleanor, and then as they're like kids, it's
Ellie.
little Ellie or L, or like teenager would be like L into adult, and then as they get older, it'd be back to Eleanor.
Am I the only one here for remembering the fucking best Beatles, one of the best Beatles songs ever, Eleanor Rigby? Like, come on.
Probably.
I mean, I didn't remember it until you said it, but yes, it's a damn good song. And I don't like the Beatles, but it's still a good song. Q, what was your vote?
Well, I've never seen. Like, I didn't know these movies were actually. I didn't know they had originals. I'm not going to lie. I did not know Death Race was a remake, and I did not know Gone in 60 Seconds was a remake. However, when I saw Gone in 60 Seconds, I was kind of little and wasn't really paying that close of attention. So I didn't really understand the movie at the time. Death Race, I kind of like it's an intriguing thought.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you win, you go free.
It's actually a plot that has been done a lot of times in books and movies. Just saying.
Yeah, it really has.
Right. But like what I'm saying though is like it's just an intriguing idea. Like, that would be kind of cool. Like, you can win your freedom, but you gotta fuck shit.
You understand that's the whole point of the book by Stephen King, Running Man, that Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the movie for.
Mm-hmm. Gamer is the same way.
I love that movie, actually, Gamer, with Gerard Butler. Oh, he's
damn good movie.
Death Race gets my
favorite part is when he pisses in the gas tank. Like, I wonder if that would work. Seriously.
Right.
So I'm gonna give it to Death Race on that one for you, Q, because you never actually gave me one. Jess.
I just
Death
did
Race.
shit, motherfucker.
Right, well,
I said Death Race gets my vote.
Jess, Death Race, you're gone in 60 seconds.
I didn't really care for Gone in 60 Seconds. I did kind of like Death Race, but I'll go with Death Race. Make it sweet.
Danny Trejo gets to sweep.
Jason Statham, not Danny Trejo.
Yeah,
Danny
Jason
Trejo's in that movie too.
I know, but Jason Statham's the fucking eye candy for the ladies in that movie.
I know. Danny Trejo's kind of a sexy beast too.
If you like scars, I guess.
Danny Trejo's getting on the level like Snoop Dogg. He can just do anything. Just
basically
anything.
Yeah.
So he's just straight about the money and doesn't care that he sells out.
Jeremy starts us off. Hopefully he's a football fan because it is 2 football movies. Or sorry, I take that back. One's not a football movie. Jeremy starts us off. He's a sports ball fan because they're both sports ball movies. Is it Angels in the Outfield or Bad News Bears? They're actually baseball movies, not football movies. We got rid of the football movies earlier.
Okay, folks. I think Freyd's had 3 strokes in one right there. But
dude, I am tired as fuck.
That, and he doesn't do sports.
And not drunk enough.
I don't do sports either, but I do
I thought you couldn't get drunk. I thought you said alcohol didn't affect you.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not drunk enough. And I never will be.
I feel like that's like your first sip.
But,
well, this isn't alcohol anyway.
That's Sunkiss.
Oh, I swore that said Bush on it.
But
I swear to God that said Bush. I don't know why.
Not a sponsor, but could be.
For those out with Spotify land, I'm drinking Sunkiss Berry Lemon. Anyway, Jeremy, I keep cutting you off, and I apologize. What is your vote?
Sunkiss Berry Lemon is fucking incredible. But Angels in the Outfield I watched as a kid. It wasn't horrible. It was an okay movie. The Rookie is a way better movie, and it came out around the same year. But so was Little Big League, which came out around the same time as well. And so it was a Kid in King Arthur's Court, which is kind of a baseball movie. But I will 100% give it to Bad News Bears because Billy Bob Thornton is fucking incredible in the remake. And I don't care what anybody says, the remake's better than the original.
I'm going to give it to Angels in the Outfield just because Jeremy is wrong. The original Bad News Bears is far superior just because of Walter Matthau.
I'm not a fan of Walter Matthau, not at all.
See, and with that, you're wrong. Like with entire, this is around the same time as like Grumpy Old Men too.
Oh, I know.
It's a little bit before it, so he can still be a little bit more crass. And this is the days that you can get away with that a lot quicker too. So, for me, it's Angels in the Outfield. Plus, I love the movie. I really do. It's such a cute movie. I do agree with you that Rookie of the Year and a couple other movies are better.
Didn't you just say The Rookie?
No, well, Rookie of the Year. The Rookie is and
right. I thought Jeremy just said. I thought Jeremy said The Rookie.
Maybe I did. I meant Rookie of the Year, but maybe
okay.
I mean, the Rookie's a 2000s movie. It's not a 90s movie.
Yeah.
I mean, but
so,
Rookie of the Year. That's what I meant. I love that fucking movie.
Dennis Quaid.
No, the Rookie is Dennis Quaid. The Rookie of the Year is
I know it.
The Rookie of the Year is the kid. That kid that was in everything in the 90s.
Yeah, he played for the Cubs because he broke his arm.
Yeah, he was in the Kid. He was in a Kid in King Arthur's Court too. He was in a lot of movies around that period. But
anyway, Angels in the Outfield gets my vote. Q. Angels in the Outfield are Bad News Bears.
I'm gonna have to go with Bad News Bears. I am not an Angel person.
Gets a
so
vote.
Devil.
Angels in the Outfield, by the way, came out in 1951, remade in 1994. Bad News Bears came out in 1976 and remade in 2005. Jess, Angels in the Outfield, Bad News Bears.
Since I can care less about either one of these movies, I'm gonna go with our Facebook user Shannon and go with Bad News Bears.
Gets a vote. Making sure Bubbles did not have a tie-breaking decision. Bubbles, Angels in the Outfield, Bad News Bears.
I really enjoy both of these movies, both the originals and the remakes of these movies. So I wouldn't say this is exactly like a fuck you, Freddy kind of matchup here. But it
off the bubble.
Definitely definitely was a decision here. But I would go with Bad News Bears on this one.
4-1, Bad News Bears. Allows Angels in the Outfield to avoid the sweep on that one. I start this one off. Is it Beauty and the Beast, 91-17, or Little Mermaid, 89-23? This is a Disney matchup, originals versus remakes, originals and remakes on those. I'm torn because I like the original Beauty and the Beast more than the original Little Mermaid, but I like the newer Little Mermaid more than the newer Beauty and the Beast. So I'm kind of stuck on that one. I am a huge Disney fan, and oddly enough, I'm going to steal a vote. And Jeremy, please text Jess our plan that we were talking about.
Yeah.
I think Bubbles knows about this too.
Why am I being left out?
Because we're on your phone.
I didn't know that, but okay. So I'm gonna steal Q's vote.
You fucking dick. You are a bastard. I had something so planned for this one, and you fucked me. Fuck you, friend. Fuck you.
And I'm okay with either one of these moving on, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna go with Beauty and the Beast. Mainly because I kind of figured Q would go with it too, because he is a Emma Watson fan in general. So I'm gonna go Beauty and the Beast. Q's gonna go for Beauty and the Beast. Jess, is it Beauty and the Beast or Little Mermaid?
I'm gonna have to go with Beauty and the Beast. I love that movie.
Gets a vote and the win on that one. Bubbles.
Q, back up.
I'm going to go with Beauty and the Beast on this one.
And Jeremy, finish us out.
Beauty and the Beast is already winning?
Yes.
Well, I've never seen either of these remakes, but I was on both Beauty and the Beast regardless because of Emma Watson. She can get it any day of the week and twice on Sundays. Hermione will be saying words properly once I'm done with her. That's for damn sure.
The fact that they casted somebody for the Little Mermaid that actually cannot swim lost it for me
Make me laugh.
immediately.
It does make me laugh. I just realized that my plan's not going to work. But Q, is it The Incredible Journey, also known as Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey, originally 1963, remade 30 years later in 1993, or Miracle on 34th Street, originally in 1947, remade in 1994?
Honestly, if it was almost any other thing that it would go against, I would not go for Homeward Bound. I didn't care for the movie at all. I don't like Miracle on 34th Street either, though. So I'm gonna have to go with Homeward Bound. Unfortunately,
Homeward Bound gets a vote. Jess.
Yeah, I don't care about either one of these movies, but I'd rather watch Homeward Bound over Miracle on 34th Street.
Gets another one. Bubbles.
I actually like both of these movies. Like, my childhood heart is. I think I'm gonna. Oh God! Like, I want to go with Homeward. I'm gonna go with Homeward Bound, but like, my poor heart is like Miracle on 34th Street. So cute. It was so cute, and it's so like.
come on, 2 dogs and a cat. You know, it's just.
They're just going this big. I like the adventure too. That's why I ultimately went with Homeward Bound on this one, because they have the cutest little adventure. And
They have a really good cast too in this movie.
It did, yeah.
Like Sally Field played the cat. I think
Michael J. Fox played one of the dogs.
Yeah,
He played the young dog.
So who?
Hold on.
I can't.
I'm googling it.
At best, I can't remember who played.
Oh, well, Lisa, that's watching on Facebook, that makes me sad. It says a lot of animals died in the making of the movie.
No way.
I don't that.
Someone's got to fact check that. Like, I'm not saying she's lying, but someone fact check that. I gotta know for sure.
Dude,
that is fucked.
It was the 90s. I'm sure they did.
Yeah, that was back in the day. Like, I'm pretty sure in the movie Milo and Otis, like, they drowned like 3 pugs trying to film that one scene.
Oh, that's so sad. I don't like that.
27 kids were killed during the making of it.
Donna Mesh played Shadow.
But the claims were never substantiated.
But then another one says that no animals were harmed.
Yeah, so it just depends who you ask. Officially,
I think it got dropped, so technically nothing was harmed. But there's a lot of stuff saying otherwise. That's fucked up.
Anyway, Incredible Journey gets that vote. Jeremy, is it Incredible Journey or Miracle on 34th Street?
Well, and just I looked it up. Donna Mesh played Shadow in Homeward Bound, which he's apparently a very old actor because his photo is black and white. So yeah, but he voiced Shadow. But see, this is my childhood, like Bubble said. But I never cared for Miracle on 34th Street. It was like a Christmas movie I never wanted to watch again after I watched it once. So I will 100% go. I will, and that's rare because I love Christmas movies, but that's just one I never wanted to watch again. Homeward Bound, I would definitely vote for because that is one of my favorite fucking movies from my childhood. I've showed my kids that movie. It's such a fucking incredible movie, and I shudder about having to think about my dogs go through that shit. So,
gets the 4th vote. I am a fan of Christmas movies. It's one of the few times that I'll actually sit down and watch movies in general on a straight line. Is just sit there and watch Christmas movies for hours. And I love both of these movies. I love both Miracle on 34th Street movies for completely different reasons. And both of them actually, ironically enough, have different storylines. Same movie, but different storyline, same outcomes and whatnot. With Incredible Journey already moving on, I love that movie too. I love a lot of the one-liners, especially not only that movie, but the second one where they're trying to come home from like San Francisco and stuff like that.
Los
both
Angeles.
just, yeah, both of them are just
San Francisco. You're right.
It's San Francisco. You see the entire bridge. And speaking of that, there's a hill that goes right to that bridge. Could you imagine having like a boxcar derby down that fucking hill?
That would be so much fun. Okay, because I'm
sure
about 6 hours from San Francisco, so I go there every so often, like maybe once every couple of years. And I honestly, for being a city itself, outside of like the main city, it's beautiful. It really is. But once you start going downtown and you're amongst like the people, like it is really gross downtown. It took, oh God, some important person coming into the city for them to actually clean it up, dodging piles of human waste on the sidewalks. It's bad downtown, but once you're like up in the hills and everything and you can see like the city, the ocean and all of it, it's beautiful.
So it's like New Orleans before they clean it every night.
I've never been to New Orleans, but I would.
That's what the floodwaters are for.
So an overhead shot of everything in general is beautiful, but if you're actually in the middle of the shot, it's shit. Literally.
Literally.
Yep.
Yes.
Incredible Journey moves on 4-1. Next up and finishing out the first half of round one. Jeff starts us off. Is it Footloose, originally made in 1984, remade in 2011, or Lady Killers, 1955, remade in 2004?
I'm gonna have to go Footloose.
Footloose gets the vote. Bubbles.
I am also going to go with Footloose. I like the original more than the remake, but I do like the remake as well.
Facebook user, by the way. Everyone has huge calves. I'm assuming talking about San Francisco because apparently not everything in that town is downhill. So Footloose gets another one. Jeremy, Footloose, Lady Killers.
Yeah, no, I refuse to vote for that remake, that horrible remake of the original amazing Kevin Bacon performance. Kevin Bacon is Footloose. Without him, it's not Footloose. I'm sorry. Fuck that. It just became a dance movie. It didn't come about anything to do with the original. So I will gladly vote for Lady Killers because it's an amazing Tom Hanks movie and Damon Wayans. It's fucking hilarious. So I fucking love that movie. I have to watch that again. It's been like 20 years, but it's a fucking amazing movie.
I'm gonna go for Lady Killers as well. Not because I like Lady Killers, I just don't like Footloose. I don't. I like the song, but I don't like the movie, either one of them, the movie at all. So Lady Killers gets my vote. Q.
I will say Roger on American Dad does a better dance than Kevin Bacon does, though.
Q gets tie-breaking decision. First tie-breaking decision we've had so far, actually. Is it Footloose or Lady Killers?
I'm going to have to go with Fruit Loops. I've never seen Lady Killers.
But Q, you are a lady killer.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean, in a Jeffrey Dahmer kind of way, but okay.
Oh, a sad face. I mean, you're next.
Family of 5, man. Footloose moves on 3-2. Be right back right after this break. Look, Jeremy is the only one today that actually has another show to promote. So, Jeremy, what's up in your neck of the woods?
I only have one other show to promote. That's news. But yes, we just did the third part of the Rolling Stone bracket last night in Maniacal Music Musings, 3 hours and 12 minutes later. Jesus Christ, it was a long one. And I just looked at next month's playlist today, and holy fucking shit, next month is not going to be any better. Oh my God. So part 4 of that is coming out next month at some point. And of course, next month on Paranormal New Normal, we should be having the 80s alien movie bracket. 38 alien movies from the 80s. One on the Wheel by Chansey back during the first part of the Slashers bracket. So that's going to be interesting. And coming up soon on Paranormal Normal, because Chancey won the damn wheel spin again. I can't fucking explain why it keeps happening. We'll be doing serial killer movies after that. So it's going to be a couple interesting brackets.
People are bashing on Kevin Bacon in the comments right now.
Hey,
Kevin
Mitch,
Bacon,
that was what makes him iconic, though.
Kevin Bacon is
Oh,
weird. Kevin Bacon
that's-
is very weird looking. It's the nose.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Roger wears in American Dad to make him look like Kevin Bacon. It's just a prosthetic nose, and he pulls it off. He just wears that in a wig, and he's got it.
Right? It's perfect. It's spot on.
Totally.
We are back for the second half of round one, and it looks like Bubble starts us off on this one. And we are back in the horror genre. Is it House of Wax, originally 1953, remade in 2005, or Amityville Horror, made in 1979 and remade in 2005?
I don't think I've seen the originals to either one of these, but I have seen the remakes to both of these. I'm gonna go with Amityville on this one. I don't know, like I feel like 2000s I feel like these mashups that we've had, like as far as our horrors, are ones that like I actually really, really enjoy. But out of these two, I think I enjoy Amityville much better.
I mean, don't get me wrong, a shirtless, bearded Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. So Amityville Horror gets that vote. Jeremy, Amityville Horror, House of Wax.
See, I have never seen the remakes or the originals of any of these in this one. So, yeah. I mean, Amityville has about like fucking 15 movies in its whole saga because I've typed that name more in horror movie brackets than anything else, and I've done like 400 fucking brackets. So, Amityville has gotten a lot of typing. But I will vote for Amityville because I believe a certain Paris Hilton is in House of Wax, and I'm not voting for anything that trash is in. So,
but she does die in a very horrific way.
Yeah, she does.
As she fucking should. But
that would have been the reason that I picked the House of Wax, is specifically how she died.
And Wax during sex kind of turns me off. So yeah, I'm not gonna go for anything with Wax.
I'm gonna give it to Amityville Horror as well. Not for the sexiness of Ryan Reynolds. I did like House of Wax. Not to give hate to Paris Hilton, she has changed her life around. She's doing a lot better than what she was in the past. So you kind of get her props for that. But Amityville Horror was Ryan Reynolds' first forte into serious roles. It didn't really work out for him, but I got to give him props just for even trying that. And such a classic film. I haven't seen the original House of Wax, but I've seen the other. I've seen the 79 Amityville Horror, the remake, and the remake of House of Wax. And if I remember right, I got to vote for Amityville Horror anyway because Harvey used to visit that house as a kid because he didn't live too terribly far from it up in the New York region. So
New York City,
there's that.
Yeah.
Well, New York.
And
region.
yeah, what the hell was it? Fuck. I lost my train of thought. Something you said I fucking was gonna like go on, but I can't remember what the fuck he was now. Damn it.
I don't know. Q. Amityville Horror, House of Wax.
I don't think I've seen any of these. So I'm gonna have to go with Lisa in the comments and go with Amity.
Amityville Horror gets another vote. Jess, finish this out.
I'm gonna go with our watchers and go with Amity because I don't know. I've seen House of Wax, but didn't really care for it. Never seen Amity. So
He does like the little hot wax though.
I'm with you
I mean,
on that, Jess. Like, I don't know what
I mean-
Jeremy's talking about. He's obviously doing it wrong if he's not enjoying it.
right.
It
Yeah,
does involve
wax
practice.
wax burning your skin because that's ever done right.
Well, first of all, it doesn't burn your skin. If you
Special what you gotta do. You gotta Google that on your own time, and when you're alone.
And it's got to be really spicy in the bedroom for it to actually.
Well, between that and it gets you involved in a whole bunch of other stuff too, like rope play, upside down pineapples, stuff like that. So Amityville Horror moves on into sweep. Next up, Jeremy starts us off, and we are finishing up the first round of horror movies on this one. This is kind of horror movie adjacent.
What the fuck is an upside down pineapple?
I'll explain that. I'll explain that later.
She's like, I'm not telling him, so I'm not sharing that.
Like, I don't know what that is, and I'm upset about it.
I'm assuming it's shoving a pineapple up a certain place, but
no. Lisa,
that just seems too obvious. Do not look that up, dude. No, will not be on your search history. God damn it! All right, this is an after the show conversation. Apparently, I was just confused because I didn't know what the heck it was.
Q, look at comments.
What's comments? All right.
You'll get your
that kind of.
Oh wait, what happened?
And yes, we are hoes. Yes, we are.
Jesus.
And Titus, say hoes.
Hose?
Titus,
say. Anyway, Jeremy.
It sounds like we're calling for somebody. Hose.
If your neighbor gives you a pineapple, you apparently turn it upside down.
And Bubbles, they did that all through 90s wrestling. It was called the Ho Train.
Holla if you hear me. Jeremy, is it The Blob, originally made in 1958, remade in 1988, or King Kong, originally 1950, remade in 2005?
Oh, so we're going with the Jack Black version. Nice. And
yeah,
well, actually, it was basically a Marvel movie because Brie Larson was in it. Fucking Tom Loki was in it. Whatever the fuck his real name is. Tom Hiddleston was in it. It was basically a Marvel movie. So, but well, since he reminds me of it, I'm gonna steal Q's vote and go for King Kong.
And wait, I cut my hair and I still remind you of fucking Abe? Jesus.
It's your face, not the hair on it.
How about now? Better?
I just did an interview for Backstage, by the way, and you were mentioned because we started talking about Superhuman.
Yeah. This is for the juggalos and juggalettes.
And then it's just, fuck.
Let's say go back and check out Rusty Diamond's interview for that particular one. It's a funny interview too. It's kind of short though.
Yes, I am definitely gonna have to go look at that one.
So, Jeremy, you stole Q's vote, but what did you vote for?
King Kong.
You said King Kong?
Fuck the Blob. Okay. The Blob is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
And you also stole Q's vote, or no?
Yeah, you did. I'm gonna. Speaking of Marvel movies, because you mentioned Marvel movies there, I'm gonna go for the Blob, just for that character.
They haven't even done him right in the movie yet.
I'm aware of that, but I still love that character, especially that boxing scene. So, Blob gets my vote. Jess,
side of the Blob.
King Kong. Do what?
If we could, like, if the Blob can, like, not consume, but, like, you know, let somebody inside because he's just a blob, could they still breathe or would they suffocate?
You die, dude. It fucking dissolves. It dissolves
well, I mean, I was just curious because on Transylvania, nothing happens.
Just kind of go through it. Jeff, the Blob or King Kong?
I'm gonna have to go with King Kong. I've never seen Blob.
Gets a vote and the win. Bubbles finishes out.
I feel like I started watching the Blob, but I just couldn't get into it. And perhaps it gets better. I don't know, but I don't know if I fell asleep during it. I just walked away from it. I don't know what happened. but I am gonna go with King Kong on this one.
Bubbles, literally imagine being chased down the street by Jello. That's what the Blob is. That's what the Blob fucking is, being chased down the street by Jello. It's a fucking joke of a horror movie. It's fucking horrible.
Now
I'm just
imagine being
saying
chased down the street by
Seth
me.
Rogen did a great Blob voiceover. What was that cartoon?
King Kong moves on 4-1.
I
start us off.
Monsters versus Aliens, I think. And that every time somebody says the Blob, that's the Blob that I think of. Blob.
Mine's Transylvania. I don't know why.
I start us off on this one. King Kong moves on 4-1. We have Little Shop of Horrors. Originally, I don't have this written down. For some fucking reason, I don't have which versions I have. But versus Brewsters Millions, which is originally made in 1914, 1921, 1926, 1935, 1945, 1954, 1961, 1985, 1988, 1997, and 2016. I will be going with the 1914 and the 1985 versions of these. This movie has been remade a lot. The only reason I say that is because
the first or second date, bro.
I know you get used to other movies like King Kong or Halloween or Amityville Horror, stuff like that. That gets made a lot, and you're fully aware of that. But Millions, I didn't know it was remade that many times, especially the newer ones. I'm a fan of musicals. We all know this, but Brewster's Millions, especially the 1985 version, is fucking funny. Like, it's one of my favorite 80s movies, and that's saying a lot. So, Brewster's Millions, and I will not be going through that list again. If it moves on, just to let you know, gets my vote. Q, Brewster's Millions, Little Shop of Horrors.
Which one was made 1 billion times?
Brewster's
Millions?
Okay, just for that reason alone, it had to be either that good or that bad that it had to be remade that many times. And I'm sure it didn't get any better the 9th time it was remade. Never seen it. Don't plan to for that particular reason now. I'm going to have to go the other way.
Well, the 9th time it was remade was 1988. And are you sure?
If I'm voting for a musical, then I don't really care, I guess, in this case. Because, like I said, a movie that needs to be remade that many times cannot be good.
Little Shop of Horrors, which is a musical, is getting Q's vote on this one. Jess, Little Shop of Horrors, Brewster's Millions.
I'll shoot myself in the foot later.
Nightly, but yeah.
Little Shop of Horrors, because I can care less about musicals.
Gets another one. Bubbles.
I have not seen Brewster's Millions, and I'm with Q on this. I do feel like if it's been made that many times, like, I don't feel like it's got to be that good, because again, I still haven't seen it, and I think this is the first time that I've heard it. I don't know. Now I'm gonna go search it out to see if I'm wrong, but I am choosing Little Shop of Horrors on this because I am a musical fan, and yeah.
Brewster's Millions is Richard Pryor, ain't it? Remember right?
Yes.
Jeremy?
Yes, you're right.
Yes. So,
You're right.
But yeah, Little Shop of Horrors moves on. Brewster's Millions with 1 vote. Jeremy, finish us out.
Well, I was actually going to watch Brewster's Millions for Rotisserie Cinema and Yaha podcast back in the 1985 one we did a couple weeks ago. Because it was Freddie's pick in that, but it wasn't on streaming anywhere, and I couldn't find it, so I couldn't watch it. And it got last place on the Rotisserie Cinema out of 15 movies, just saying. So, as I would say to Bubbles, if I was ever in a room with her and she was not dressed, feed me.
4-1.
So, yeah.
What was that? I totally did not hear that. What?
I'm just gonna say, if somebody came at me like
rewind 30 seconds. We're gonna give you a chance not to say that.
Oh, I said
like
it. Not actually that. I'm
pretty sure
that line. I thought that line there. Everybody else was voting the whole fucking time, and I kept it in my head. So fuck that. But it's 100% Little Shop of Horrors because that's a fucking amazing movie. Fucking Steve Martin as a dentist is hilarious.
Moves on 4-1. Brewster's Millions, by the way, the entire concept of this movie is he's awarded like a rather large amount of money, but he has to spend everything and have nothing to show for it by a certain time. And if he does, he gets a whole bunch more money. Like it's only that what he spends is like 2% of what he's actually getting. So imagine you have to spend like $500,000, but have nothing to show for it at the end of it. But you get like 50 million if you do. Only issue is that you can't tell anybody what you're doing, and you can't have anything left, which means and you can't give anything away.
Yeah, when I saw like the cover, the thing on it, I have seen that movie. I did like that movie, but I do like Shop of Horrors better.
I'm not trying to change anybody's vote. I just to explain what Brewster's Millions is on that one. Little Shop of Horrors moves on 4-1. Q starts us off. Is it The Italian Job or Magnificent Seven? Italian Job was originally made in 1969. Nice. Remade in 2003, and Magnificent Seven 1960 and remade in 2016.
So, funny story about this. When I was younger and I saw The Italian Job, I didn't actually watch the movie. I just read the title. For some reason, I thought instantly that it was a porno.
That's what I thought too.
And since I've never seen it, that's all I can ever think about when somebody says that movie. It's just some fucking, I don't know, Italian porn. I don't know.
Although having Mark Wahlberg in a porno, it's just.
I wouldn't be mad.
I'm sure it's happened. I'm sure it's happened.
Like the voice alone would just get to me. So sorry.
What
was the other choice besides The Italian Job?
Magnificent.
Yeah, let's go for 7.
Gets a vote. Jess.
The 7. Yeah. Whatever that's called.
Gets another one. I'm surprised you two are voting for Western. Bubbles.
I'm gonna do The Italian Job on this one.
Gets a vote.
Those noodles.
I've never
slurp up those noodles. I knew it.
I've never seen nor have I heard of Italian Job.
I'd never seen Magnificent Seven, and not a big fan of Westerns to begin with, unless they're amazing. Tombstone's not, but I 100% have seen The Italian Job, even though I wasn't a big fan of it. It is Jason
It's because you are Italian.
I mean, Italian Job's a decent movie, and the whole going in the canals to cut the safe out through the fucking ground is a pretty good fucking idea. So,
is your beard red?
My beard wet? No,
red.
Like the color red, like your sweater.
Yeah, I'm Scottish, so of course it is. But Italian Job gets my vote, and also because I want to give Freddie a tiebreaker.
It is a tiebreaker, and I already know who is facing the next round, but I will reveal it because it goes with the comment. Because I want to see Statham versus Statham on this one, and it's going to be the Italian Job facing off against Death Race in the next round. So it's a Statham remake session on this one. Jeff starts us off, and we got some kids movies. Kind of.
Oh, kind of.
Is it Charlotte's Web, originally made in 73, remade in 2006, or Blazing Saddles / Paws of Fury? 74 and 22.
I'm going to steal Quentin's vote and go with Charlotte's Web.
I fucking hate that pig movie.
I know what you do. That's why I did it.
I want to fucking, I want to chop them up and fucking eat them with bacon and ham. Let's go.
It's 2 votes on that one. Bubbles.
It was Charlotte's Web and what?
Blazing Saddles and Paws of Fury. And if you need a description of these movies, I'll be happy to tell you.
I
sure
think
you
I'm gonna
would.
go with Blazing Saddles on this one, actually.
Okay. Jeremy, who has, I'm pretty sure, seen both of these, Blazing Saddles and Paws of Fury. Is it Blazing Saddles, Paws of Fury, or Charlotte's Web?
Well, since we're technically not voting for Blazing Saddles, and I haven't seen Paws of Fury, and I really don't want to. Actually, I think I saw part of it. I think my kids were watching it one day. But
I mean, technically, you're voting for the pairing, but yeah.
I mean, we're not technically voting for Blazing Saddles, and I mean, Blazing Saddles is fucking hilarious, but I gotta give it to Charlotte's Web because it's what Jess says whenever Q and her get doing coitus. What a pig!
How do you know what I said?
I recorded it and sent it to him.
Oh, did you? So I'm pretty sure hers never came out.
Okay. I'm
Now,
gonna
but
go
Boom for Dynamite did more.
Blazing Saddles and Paws of Fury on this one. Blazing Saddles, we all know that's a fucking fantastic movie. It's a Mel Brooks movie. Mel Brooks is one of the best directors of all time. One of them, not the only one, but one of them. Paws of Fury is a cartoon remake of this one, and it has I can't remember the motherfucker, like motherfucker.
Samuel Jackson,
Thank you.
Michael Cera, Ricky Gervais, Mel Brooks.
Yeah, but it has Samuel Jackson in it as an old drunk ninja trainer.
Does he still say motherfucker?
He comes pretty close. It is a cartoon made for kids. Imagine Blazing Saddles remade for children. Either way, it gets my vote on that one. It does not move on.
Remake.
3-2.
And I love that phrase. Face is the only one that recognized that fucking quote I was about to say before I said it.
I'm also the editor of the show. Bubbles. Disney matchup number 2. Is it The Lion King, originally made in '94, remade in looks like 2019 or something? I can't read my own handwriting. 94 and 19, or Aladdin? Actually, you know what? I take that back because I'm going to assume this is going to be the winner, but I got to do it beforehand. There is a planned matchup. Shouldn't be, but I got to include it. Is it Aladdin or Lady and the Tramp?
So I'm gonna steal Q's vote on this one.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And we're gonna go with Aladdin on this. I still have not seen the whole Lady and the Tramp remake.
Which Aladdin?
Remake.
The
Will Smith
92
one.
and 19.
The Will Smith
The
one,
remake.
or
the original and the remake.
Robin Williams and Will Smith is what we're looking at there. And I did enjoy the remake of Aladdin.
So yes, Q is voting for Robin Williams on this one. So congratulations.
Hey,
Jeremy.
it was the vote for Will Smith and Robin Williams. He played the part better.
Ooh, hashtag Harvey.
Hashtag.
Well,
Lady and the Tramp or Aladdin?
Funny you should say that there, Q and Jess. I mean, my favorite Lady and the Tramp above me. But I'll let you guys guess which one's the lady. But only that's what you want me to be, baby. But 100% in honor of my good friend Harvey the Gare, I will vote for the better Aladdin movie with Will Smith.
Okay.
You're willing to be the lady, but you are not willing to do wax play?
Hey, I look good in a dress. God damn it.
Do you wear high heels with them?
You can't find high heels in my size feet. It's fucking Peggy Hill feet when it comes to me. So
What size do you?
16, 17, depending on who makes it.
Jess, is it Aladdin or Lady and the Tramp?
I absolutely love Lady and the Tramp, but I do not like the remake of it.
You married a tramp?
All right.
And
So, Jeremy, because that just means Aladdin moves out of the play-in matchup to the actual one. Jeremy starts this off. Is it Aladdin, 92 and 19, or Lion King, 94 and?
I don't think Jess voted.
Yeah, she did. She, huh?
Like you come out like halfway through.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were done.
I mean, I do pick Aladdin, but still.
And,
That is my bad. I apologize.
And Freddie, that's what Q says every night. I thought you were done.
Like, hey, we're on a fucking schedule here. You better hurry the shit up. Jeremy starts us off. Is it Aladdin or Lion King?
Oh, fuck you, Freddie. Fuck you.
Really?
I'm gonna unleash a lion in your house. Fuck you. It's I gotta keep it going. In honor of Harvey, it's 100% Aladdin.
Aladdin gets a vote. I'm gonna go for Aladdin as well. Again, I'm with Q on this one. This is not difficult.
No.
Q, is it Aladdin or Lion King?
Yeah, by far it's Aladdin. I mean, the live version action and the cartoon was fucking both amazing. I thought personally, I thought they did a very good job on them. The Lion King was terrible, especially the remake. Like the remake was awful.
Remake was not very good.
Awful.
The remake was amazing with the fucking live action animals. Like they were
No, it was absolutely terrible.
I loved it. I thought it was cute as shit.
And I wasn't a big fan of the cartoon either. Then when I see a lion, I was like, thinking it was Grandma's Boy. There's the king of the fucking jungle. But no, yeah, Aladdin gets my vote 100%.
It gives to vote and the win on that one. Jess, is it Aladdin or Lion King?
I'm gonna have to stick with Aladdin. I love Lion King, but I prefer Aladdin over it.
And Bubbles, finish us out.
You know, I'm gonna give some love to the Lion King on this one. I mean, Aladdin already won, so I'm so totally satisfied with that. Lion King was the very first like in theater movie that I ever went and watched. And then the remake actually came out on my birthday in 2019. So
That's a terrible birthday. I'm sorry for you that
I
year.
wish that they would have done their CGI animals more cartoony.
Yeah, they tried too hard to make it look so real, and it just looked bad.
I don't think so, but I mean, and Bubbles, I was singing "Can You Feel the Love" tonight last night? So I would say no.
I definitely felt the love last night.
That movie is not made for children. There's that look from Nala in the original that probably got people pregnant. Just
That's
how my
anyway,
sister was born.
That's how my wife was looking at me last night during the podcast.
Aladdin moves on to the next round. We have a UK Facebook user in comments as well. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Good evening, sir.
I start us off.
Terrible.
Is it the Manchurian Canidate, originally 62, remade in 2004, or The Music Man, made in 62, remade in 2003? So they're a year apart on remakes on that one. I'm gonna go for The Music Man on this one. I love both these movies, so I'm okay with either one of moving on. And I'm pretty sure it's not gonna make it past the second round. So there's that. Q, Music Man, Manchurian Canidate.
I have not seen. I have not seen either one of these. So if there's somebody in comments that would like to take my vote, that would be great. But I don't think there is.
Does not look like it.
That's upsetting. All right, so I'm gonna go opposite of you just because that sounds like a musical.
Jess, Music Man, Manchurian Canidate.
I don't know either one of these movies, so I will go with Music Man.
Really?
Opposite of
Gets a
Poison.
vote. Jess, Music Man, Manchurian Candidate.
Bubbles, not Jess.
Yeah, say Jess just
Sorry.
voted.
Yeah, well, technically, I'm right on both of them. Bubbles.
I was saying, technically, you're not wrong, but
Hey, I haven't made that slip in a while. All right, chill. Music Man, Manchurian Candidate.
I think I've seen Music Man. I don't think I've seen the other one. So I'm gonna go with Music Man on that one.
Music Man gets a
Damn
vote.
you, Bubbles.
And
I'm
the
on
win
time,
on
Rick.
this one. Jeremy, Music Man, Manchurian Candidate.
Yeah, I've never seen Music Man, but I've seen Manchurian Candidate, and that's fucking scary because that's what really probably does happen in politics. It really probably does happen. So I'm 100% going Manchurian Candidate because that shit's bizarre. That shit's conspiracy level, like paranormal. Like, holy fuck.
It really is.
Like conspiracy
The
movies
remake of
and-
Manchurian Candidate, by the
That's
way,
what I've
has
seen. That's what I've
has-
seen.
Jeremy's mom's favorite person in the world in it. As the main character.
Denzel.
The Music Man is a musical, and it's the reason I voted for it because it was the first musical I was ever actually in. So it holds a special place in my heart.
I
As
mean,
always.
they
And
call me.
it's set in Iowa.
They call me the Music Man if they see me, if they hear me in the bathroom. But you know,
Yeah, there's a lot of trumpets blaring. Moves on though, 3-2. Again, I'm not thinking it's gonna get to the second round. Q starts us off. Is he around? Yes, he is. Q starts us off. Is it Father of the Bride, originally 1950, remade in 1991, or Karate Kid, 84 or 2010?
Oh, I gotta go with the Karate Kid. I mean, like father, like son. Let's go.
Gets a vote. Jess.
I'm gonna go with Father of the Bride. I like the remake of that one.
Bubbles.
I'm gonna go Karate Kid on this one.
That girl.
And I know Jeremy wants to complete this one. So Jeremy, Karate Kid or Father of the Bride?
see, I think Karate Kid, the original and the remake, are fucking horrible. I can't stand either of them.
I love Jackie Chan.
I mean, it is Big Willie's son, and I mean, I almost want to throw out a vote just for that to kind of throw it in Harvey's.
So is that Little Willie then?
But no, I mean,
Little Willie.
what was the other karate? What was the other one going against Karate Kid?
Father of the Bride.
Yeah, I mean, I got to go for Steve Martin. It's fucking Father of the Bride. That movie's hilarious.
It's a good one. I
I'm-
agree.
What she said.
For Harvey, because I love that man. I'm gonna go with Father of the Bride.
You bitch. I should have
I'm
stolen
not mad
you
about
that.
this.
And,
Yeah, the only Steelers that's still alive right now is Q's.
Hi, Pam.
and
I, still up
I
here in Facebook land.
what up, Pam? And I feel bad for Harvey because he's going to be the father of 3 brides, and God help his wallet.
Yeah, God, that's a loan and a half right there. We'll be right back right after this break. Go say hi to Harvey, by the way.
Hi, Harvey.
What's
There
up,
is-
BC?
We're all bastards today, so there's nobody, no guest today to share a show. So I'd like to take this time to say hi to our people in comments. Hi, people in comments. Do not forget that if we don't really have a vote on stuff, make sure to shout out what you want to vote for, and we may just go ahead and vote with you. So shout out to you guys. Welcome back for the second round on this one, and Jess starts this one off. And just because I like Jess, I'm not going to give her a horror movie to start off with. Is it The Longest Yard or Little Shop of Horrors?
The Longest Yard.
Longest Yard gets a vote. Bubbles.
Fuck us for doing this. Already.
I've tried, but
I didn't spill my beer.
Because we all know I love musicals so much with my whole little heart.
Come on. Did I get you, dog?
No,
No, that's
but
clean. That was clean, dog. Good D. Good D. Come on.
You know what? I am, because I feel like the majority is going to go ahead and go with the longest yard, which I'm not upset about that at all. So I am going to give my love right now to Little Shop of Horrors and just soothe my musical soul here.
You're acting like a real big asshole right now.
So even though Pam Harris is in comments right now going for the longest yard, how dare you? Jeremy, what's your vote?
You are acting like a big asshole right now. Give me back that cheeseburger.
Am I a big asshole though? Because I mean, like I said, I already know which way we're gonna go on this one. I know where this is going.
We'll have to go the other way.
Bubbles, if you are a big asshole, I want to have it my way. But I 100% will say, as much as I love Herbert the Pervert singing Somewhere That's Green on Family Guy, I gotta go with Longest Yard. It's just fucking such a phenomenal movie. And I mean, oh my god, the fat guy from Sopranos on that fucking movie is the funniest thing ever.
Okay, so Longest Yard gets that vote. It's going to be getting the win because I'll be voting for it too. But my question is, if the quote was, if you're a McAsshole, I'm going to want it my way. That's what you pretty much what you said, right?
That's Burger King.
You're like a Burger King, right? You're going to a completely different restaurant here.
Oh, I know.
Different franchise.
It's not my fault McDonald's doesn't have a catchy slogan.
Clint
I
also
want it
says
that way.
the longest yard in our comments.
If she's a big asshole, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'd rather have it my way
What
than
do you mean?
You were given such an easy layup there, and no.
I'd rather have
Right,
it my way.
right. You're that kid that was like cherry picking at the basket. You got thrown the ball and you missed like 4 layups, and the defense got it back.
Q,
And you lost the game. That was you right there.
Q, that happened all the time to play basketball, so not a surprise.
Q, longest yard, Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, it's definitely Longest Yard.
Longest yard. 4-1. God. All right. Bubbles starts us off. Is it 13 Ghosts or Amityville Horror?
Oh my! Why do we keep doing this to me? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
I never heard you say that before.
I mean, I'll go get the wax.
With my pants because I have a thing for Matthew Lillard and I have a thing for Ryan Reynolds. So I mean, if I'm really just,
And they both die in these movies.
Damn.
I know.
Go clean up.
If anybody in Facebook land wants to hurry up and like do a comment, I might vote your way.
I mean, you can
I could
give it
blow
more
my
time if you
load.
blow your load.
Squirt, baby, squirt.
Is Ryan Reynolds and
Drown.
Matthew Lillard good enough
There you
for
go.
you to
There's a
blow
comment
your
for
load?
you.
Okay, so on a serious note, if I had both Ryan Reynolds and Matthew Lillard approaching me, if they came into my presence and was like, let's fucking do this.
It would look like you broke, like your water broke.
Oh my God, so many babies would be made. But but if I had to choose, Pam, I'm giving my vote to Pam in Facebook.
Such a cop out.
Crap, Clint, what's wrong with you on Facebook, guys? Now, okay, you know what?
First come, first serve.
Pam was
You
first,
know what?
but
I will
I
go with Pam because she was the first one to comment. That's a good idea, Q. So we're gonna go Amityville on this one.
but I do agree with Facebook users. Sorry. Amityville Horror gets that vote. Horror, sorry. Jeremy, is it Amityville or 13 Ghosts?
Well, you know that Amityville Horror sounds good, Freddie, but
All
I
right.
gotta go with 13 Ghosts for my co-host Chancey because I know that is a movie he loves and he's never spoke about Amityville Horror, so I'm pretty sure he would go for 13 Ghosts in this instance.
Dude, 13 Ghosts is fucking fantastic. Like I'm surprised it's not bigger than it is. It's kind of like Smile, dude. Smile.
Hey, That's what Jess says.
Wait, what? Which one? You ain't talking about this one. I know that.
Why would, I mean, I don't know what Bubble says. Her husband looks like he probably is packing. I met him last night. He looks like he's packing.
Hey, I'm a grower, not a
Dude,
show.
we had an entire Bastards episode that was just the three of us. So
I remember seeing him.
That was a long time ago.
It was a minute ago, and he's welcome back on the show anytime. So
I think we have him scheduled for February.
He's coming back when I'm hosting the TV Rivals. He's on that.
Oh, there you go. All right. 13 Ghosts gets my vote. Q, 13 Ghosts or Amityville?
I'm going to have to go with... I've never seen Amityville, but I've seen 13. God damn it. All right. Give me the 13 Ghosts.
13 Ghosts gets to vote and the win. Jess?
I'm going to go 13 Ghosts.
I'm not mad about this decision. It was a hard one. It was so hard.
It was the one you didn't even know.
It was. Oh. I saw your face. You're waiting for it. You were waiting for it.
You had such a cop out too. Like the people in the Facebook people, our commenters, answered it for you.
Split vote in comments too. I didn't like.
Yeah,
that.
but Pam answered first because you asked.
She did. She did end up getting there first. So that's how Amityville got my vote.
It's 13 Ghosts with 4 votes. Pam gets 1 vote, not Amityville. So there's that. Jeremy, is it Charlotte's Web or Bad News Bears?
Bad News Bears. I can rewatch that remake any day of the week. I can't rewatch Charlotte's Web that often because it just gets boring. I mean, like Q, I see that pig and I start thinking about bacon.
Start drooling at the mouth.
Well, see, that's what happens when you want a little sausage, Jeremy.
I mean, it's Q. It's like when I see freaking Vanessa's OnlyFans, to start drooling out of the mouth, and it's like, like Homer Simpson, like completely. And Pam,
Shit,
I love
you should be somewhere else.
Pam's in comments. Pam Harris is in comments. Drop the name of your show, by the way, so you can get some stuff in comments. I'm proposing that all of you come onto my show. I almost completely fucked that one up. And let's do this with new movies 2020 to 2023. Just say yes and let me know when you're available. Yeah, we'll see if we can do like a crossover episode too, because we got a whole bunch of shit coming on. So that one up.
I'm ready to. I've already been talking to Pam about getting her show anyway.
Oh yeah, I'm actually down with that idea.
Since I was the Parapost first weekly podcast winner, so I was already talking to her about getting on her show, Serene Divine. So I will definitely hook that up for us.
There you go. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Bad News. I don't agree with Jeremy very often, but I love Charlotte's Web.
Yeah.
No, I mean I do. I love Charlotte's Web. It's a cute movie. It's a movie I can I can show my kids, and they love it too. They love both versions of it too, the cartoon and live action. But Bad News Bears is more of a movie for me. Both of them are both movies for me, and I love my kids, but as we've discussed on the show before, I am Team FTK a lot of the time.
Hashtag FTK. Fuck them kids.
Exactly. So Bad News Bears gets my vote. Q. Bad News Bears. Charlotte's Web.
I'm gonna go with Bad News.
I was about to say you haven't stolen a vote, and kind of a good to steal Jess's vote because she
See now, I thought about stealing Jess's or Bubbles in this situation, but I think they're okay with either one moving on. I want to hit it where it hurts.
Bad News Bears gets the vote,
which is the anal, area.
I'm going with Charlotte's Web.
Get the vote, Bubbles.
Bad News Bears.
Oh, really? I'm surprised.
4-1.
You're surprised on that one?
Yeah, I thought for sure you were going Charlotte's.
Wade Barrett comes up on this one right now.
She's so cute. It's because she's so cute and innocent. But
They are, and they're so funny. They're so funny, and I love when little kids swear. I think it's great.
It's great.
I
Get
do.
Titus,
Oh,
get Titus back here.
Yeah, where's Titus?
Yeah, that is true all the time.
He's been yelling at us. No, that's a bad word here recently. So
so my kids, I let my kids swear all the time. Like
Right.
but they also have to know when and where it's appropriate, and if it's not in an appropriate place, of course, I would have to like shut it down. But at home, I give them absolute freedom of speech. I think on our interview, Freddie, you and I we talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about this because I have rules on that too. I always tell my kids location. Like, don't swear at church. Or they don't go to church anyway, but don't swear in school. Don't swear around grandma. Stuff like that. Know who you're talking to. My number one rule on that one, though, if you're going to swear at somebody, try to make it a word that they don't know what it is.
Be good at it.
Well, what's going to happen is that they're going to be offended just because of your tone. Flat out, they're going to be offended just because of your fucking tone, and then they're going to realize that they don't know what the word is, so they're going to get offended twice. They're either going to have to go look it up, and if you give it to a word that they don't know how to spell, they're going to have to go ask somebody. So then the person's going to laugh at them because they know what the word is and know how to spell it, and then when they finally get to look it up, they read. Hopefully, they know how to read. At this point, and they know what the word means. So they're offended 4 times.
The word that comes to mind is monkey.
Yeah. The word that comes to mind a majority of the time with people is the word chauvinistic. Because a lot of, especially young men, don't know what the word means anymore, and it's kind of hard to spell. Because it's not spelled phonetically. So going to ask your mom what the word chauvinistic is or how to spell chauvinistic is just a whole new level of fucking embarrassment. So, because then you get degraded by your mom going like, why is somebody telling you to look up chauvinistic? What the fuck have you done this time?
I feel like Philistine is probably my favorite insult because it doesn't sound that bad.
The word phallic.
It's not that bad, but
the word phallic too is always fun. It's always fun. Anyway, Bubble started that one off. Jeff started that one off. So, who the fuck started that one off? The Bad News Bears one.
I believe I did.
Jeremy did.
Jeremy did? Wow, I'm well. So I start this one off. It's either Incredible Journey or The Music Man. It's going to get one vote. I don't care. The Music Man gets my vote just for my personal history with this one.
Hey, no.
Not you. Our dog was getting something that she shouldn't have.
Oh, okay. Music Man
gets
gets my vote for personal history on this one. Q, is it Music Man or Incredible Journey?
Toad.
It's gonna be The Incredible Journey. Unfortunately, I had to vote for this again because I don't like musicals.
So your dog was trying to get some Toadhead?
Yep.
Yeah, she was trying to, see things.
I don't blame him. Jess, Music Man, Incredible Journey.
Incredible Journey.
Yes.
Gets another one. Bubbles.
I'm gonna go with The Incredible Journey on this one. Music Man is just not one that I like, a musical that I go to.
You don't like the Shapoopy?
Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to take that back. I am going to give my vote to our Facebook watcher, Clint, and we're going to go Music Man.
Jeremy is tiebreaker.
We have to take your first initial vote. Sorry.
All votes are live until the last vote is read.
Shut up.
You guys know this.
Wait, We've been allowed to change our vote the whole
Yes.
time.
I've said that
Up
multiple
until the last,
times.
right before the
It
last
just never
person voted.
happened.
That caveman look on his face. It fits perfectly with his new haircut.
He's so mad. Look at this. He's processing. He's buffering right now.
He's like, we've been on this for 2 years, and I'm just now finding that out.
Like every time I've been like, no, like, I changed my vote. You're just like, nope, it's already final. It's like,
no, that's
how?
because of you. That's
What?
the only you thing because you keep trying to do your Qism bullshit.
You
So
fucking-
I'm the only one that's not allowed. Okay,
Yes, you're the only
there
one.
we go. That makes more
trying
sense
to
now.
push it.
I'm upset though. I
That's
feel
okay
like
for the rule,
excluded, but I also feel special.
Yeah, granted,
boy.
Q
are
hasn't done a
special.
Q in a while.
He has
He
not
hasn't.
been
Q has
feeling
not pulled the Q in a really long time.
I know. I'm just buying my time. I'm waiting for you guys to kind of forget about it, and then I'm just gonna slam you.
just gonna punch us in the face.
Fucking
Speaking
rock bottom.
of slamming Q on this one, Jeremy, you have tie-breaking decision. Is it The Music Man or The Incredible Journey?
Well, I've never seen Music Man as much as I love Peter Griffin singing Shapoopy. So, but I gotta go with Incredible Journey, even though I mean it was kind of weird that Michael J. Fox's dog wasn't shaking the whole time.
What the fuck did you just say?
I said it was kind of weird that Michael J. Fox's dog that he played wasn't shaking the whole time.
I mean, I don't think you could tell a dog to shake though. I think other instincts would kind of kick in after that.
Well, not shaking the way that we're talking here, but like they shake hands.
That's what I'm saying. Incredible Journey moves on 3-2 to split vote. Q starts us off. Is it Halloween or King Kong?
Kong.
King Kong gets a vote. Jess?
rather watch King Kong over Halloween.
I don't blame you. Bubbles?
Girl.
I definitely agree. I would much rather watch King Kong over Halloween. And somebody earlier had also mentioned Jessica Lange. Looks like Shannon earlier in Facebook in the original King Kong. I do like Jessica Lange as an actress and in like American Horror Stories and stuff like that. So King Kong's got my vote.
Gives a vote in the win. Jeremy?
Oh, you fuckers. You fuckers, you fuckers. I mean, it's the Jack Black version. It's not even fucking Kong Skull Island. Like, if it was that version, I would have
You're
fucking voted
voting
for it in a
for
second.
both, Jeremy.
You're voting for both, dude.
No, I'm only counting the one fucking movie we're counting as the remake here, not fucking
Well,
every
that's
remake we've
you.
ever done.
We can count, or we can vote however the hell we want. So we can vote on one, none,
the
all of
original.
it.
You can, and that's why I'm voting the way I am, because I'm only going for the one movie that he mentions for the remake. And that King Kong was nowhere near the best King Kong movie ever. And I would have fucking gave it to Rob Zombie's Halloween, because that is the best Halloween ever. Amanda may want to shake me, but that's the best Halloween ever, is Rob Zombie's version.
I
All the other
mean,
movies are just William Shatner in a mask.
as far as that being the best Halloween, I mean, if it's a 3, at least it's still not a 2 like the rest of them are. So
Amanda's
I will be going for King Kong just for the simple fact that it allows me not to vote for Halloween. So 4-1.
I
King
feel
Kong.
as if our Facebook friend Clint disagrees with you, Jeremy. He says that the Jack Black version is the better movie for him.
I like
And
the
I'm
Jack
just
Black
gonna throw
version
this
too.
out there. He's in the UK. He's 100% more cultured than we are.
okay.
I mean, that's
Bubbles?
fact. That's
Bubbles?
fact. You can't argue. You can't
Yes,
argue.
yes,
Everything you say is void.
Because
So it's like, is that like racist, but in a good way? Like,
Freddie and I have met.
I think it's more of a
somebody from the UK.
stereotype.
Freddie and I have worked with somebody from the UK, and trust me, they're not all cultured.
yeah. Let's not get into that particular person.
Yeah, we're
King Kong
moving away from that subject. Moving right along.
Jeff starts us off. It's Statham versus Statham. Is it Death Racer, the Italian Job?
Gird your loins, Jess.
I'm gonna go with Death Race.
Death Race gets a vote. Bubbles, Death Race, Italian Job.
Hey, Mini Bubbles.
I'm gonna go Italian Job on this one.
Jeremy, Italian Job, Death Race.
Well, I'm jealous of Bubbles' daughter right now. I'm just saying, but 100%. It's gotta be Death Race. I'd rather watch Death Race over again than Italian Job.
I'm going to give the win to Death Race on this one. There's a lot of cool kill scenes in this one. You see a guy get sideswiped by a car, but there's spikes on the side of the car that are spinning. So you pretty much get to see this guy like cut in half or more than half, like just shredded all the way along the way. I do like the Italian Job. Yeah, pretty much. I do like the Italian Job just because it's kind of like a bank heist movie in general. It's a heist movie at least. But just for the kill scenes alone, Death Race gets my vote. Q, finish us out.
I'm gonna ditto that.
What are you doing, Bubbles?
My
Did
kid
you
just
see your background?
looking at me through a window. And when she was in here, she's breathing in my face, and she's like, "What does my breath smell like?"
Oh
She's
God!
eating a chicken nugget.
Did it smell like a nugget?
It smelled like a nugget.
Yeah,
There'd have been a problem if it didn't smell like a nugget, but I had to ask.
in my house, the kids call nuggets as a term for something else, and I wouldn't want to see my kids' breath smell like those. Just
Poop.
No, that's not it. But yeah, okay.
No.
Other
I mean,
side.
I've seen nuggets in different kinds of forms. So
that's what we call. That's what we taught the kids that your balls are called nuggets.
I've seen
Oh.
eyes in different
I would
ways.
have not guessed that. Death Race moves on 4-1. Bubble starts us off. Is it? You keep landing on this.
Sorry.
Seriously. It's the Disney matchup
Land on this instead,
for
damn it.
Bubbles. Is it Beauty and the Beast or Aladdin?
Oh,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
Ready?
Am I about to blow my load or what here?
Kinky and offensive.
Okay. This is some bullshit because I like both of these for like completely opposite reasons. Like I like that they stuck so closely to the cartoon version in Beauty and the Beast. I am going to blow my load, but I also like that Aladdin like didn't stick directly to the cartoon in Aladdin. So it makes it really difficult for me. Please don't make this a tie-breaking decision because if so, I'm going to
With
just
5
call
people?
bunch of bastards.
It's 5 people. You know it's going to be a tie-breaking decision.
Yeah, you should not have said that.
Well,
You probably would have had a better option
You
not
really don't
to have
know
a
that.
tie-breaking decision if you wouldn't have said that.
Somebody
'Cause
in
we're all
here has
bastards in
got
the
to
building.
have some love for the bubbles. But
I mean, we do.
my load
But we also
is-
love to talk with
But
them.
not the bastard way.
No,
Oh.
only in a bastard way.
We have so much Bubbles. We have so much love for you sometimes that it's almost criminal. But
Bubbles have decided to blow her load on this one. Jeremy, is it Beauty and the Beast or Aladdin?
well, first things first. All I gotta say is Bubbles tastes like Skittles. But
A diddle that diddle.
Oh, Rainbow.
well, you know, Mr. Laguerre, I would like to say that this time it's going to be different, but it's not. We're going for Aladdin.
Aladdin gets a vote. I am not going with Aladdin. I'm going to go with Beauty and the Beast. Q.
I thought
Which means-
I thought for sure you were going to be an asshole and vote for beating the beast or like vote for Aladdin to make sure I had to vote for Beauty and the Beast to make it a tie-breaking tie, and I was about to be pissed.
So you're voting for Aladdin?
Yeah, but still, fuck you. Anyways, it's really not hard for me. I mean, like I said, I liked both versions of Aladdin very well. I didn't care for the cartoon version of Beauty and the Beast. I like the live action version better, but
Only
it's
because I
not
don't
enough to
watch
steal.
it.
Well, yeah, but it's still not enough to steal it. So Aladdin gets my vote.
So realistically, the person that you have to worry about giving you a tie-breaking decision is Jess.
Whichever way you vote, I still love you, Jess. So
Well, that's good because I'm giving you the tiebreaker going with Beauty and the Beast.
What's your vote there, Jess?
it's
Beauty and
so
the Beast.
difficult because
There you
I
go.
sing along to both of these movies. I will, like, if I'm scrolling through my Disney Plus, I will watch them back to back. Cartoon, live action. I am gonna go ahead. I am giving this one to Clint as well. I am gonna go ahead
Damn.
and do Beauty and the. I'm giving myself an out on this one. Beauty
Yes,
and the
you
Beast
are.
is what it is.
And folks,
Thank you,
Beauty
Clint,
and the
by the
Beast-
way, for voting
You-
early enough for me to
You
give
get
that
the
to you.
beach just take out Aladdin for real.
Well, she's also voting for the
First
Beauty and
off,
the Beast
the
version that has
Provides
as
a
Ron
beautiful
Jeremy.
library and a
Bubbles.
way to see
You're
the
voting for the
Fucking
version
knew I
that
just stole your vote.
Bubbles. You're voting for the version that has Ron Jeremy in it, right? That Beauty and the Beast.
Wait, what?
You're voting for
No.
the version with Ron Jeremy in it, right? That Beauty and the Beast.
Wait,
I
there's a version with
see
Ron
this is the
Jeremy.
weird thing. Like I
No,
like the
I'm
music in
Sorry, Freddie.
I do like the music in the newer Beauty and the Beast more than the original cartoon version, but I like the cartoon version more than the new Beauty and the Beast. But as far as Aladdin goes, like I like both of them, but not as much as I like them, but it's less of a comparison than it is to Beauty and the Beast. So it's like it's Beauty and the Beast. And Beauty and the Beast does move on 3-2. Last up in round 2, Jeremy starts us off. Is it Footloose in a split vote or Father of the Bride, also a split vote?
Ooh. Well, actually, not that hard because the remake of Footloose is fucking horrible. So, yeah, Father of the Bride.
Gets a vote. I'm gonna go with Father of the Bride on this one too. I didn't really like either of the Footloose movies. Not because I think they're crap. I just think they're just didn't need to be made. Q, Father of the Bride, Footloose.
If it didn't need to be made, that would mean it was crap, right?
Well, it just didn't. It just did not need to be done. It was the
Well-
remake was yeah.
Well, Freddie, that's like all 9 sequels to Fast and Furious. They need to be made. They need to be made.
Hey, now.
All right. I guess I'll go Father of the Bride.
Gets a vote and the win on that one. Jess.
I like both of these movies, but I see myself watching Father of the Bride more than I do Footloose. I'm gonna go Father of the Bride.
And Bubbles with the possible sweep.
Oh no, we're not sweeping this. I'm gonna go with Footloose just to avoid the sweep.
You shouldn't have said anything. 4-1 moves on to face it 3-2 in the next round. I'll be right back after this last break. He was the only one not to steal a vote. He also has his load left to blow, as do I, Jess and Jeremy. Bubbles is completely out of options at this point.
I am forced to vote no matter what.
You're forced to vote, but you do have Facebook users and the rest of the commenters as well, and you've been using those pretty well. So, yeah, and everybody loves Bubbles. So, Bubbles. Welcome back for round 3 and beyond. It looks like I did not redo that, so I start this one off, and we have. I'm going to go Bad News Bears versus Beauty and the Beast. I've been voting Bad News Bears with the exception of Angels in the Outfield just because it's the better of the two options. The lesser two evils, I guess, majority of the way through. However, Beauty and the Beast is a better movie than Bad News Bears. Both of them. Like the old Beauty and the Beast is better than Walter Matthau's Bad News Bears, and the newer Beauty and the Beast is actually better than the newer version of Bad News Bears. So Beauty and the Beast gets my vote. Q, Beauty and the Beast or Bad News Bears?
I hate that you're right about that.
It doesn't
And,
happen
like,
very often.
You're right.
No, I'm upset about it. Yeah, I guess Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, I would rather watch that than Bad News Bears. So
We get to vote. Jess
I'm going with Beauty and the Beast.
gets a vote and the win on that one. Bubbles.
Tale as old as time. We gotta go Beauty and the Beast.
Born out so far. Jeremy.
It's a tale as old as time. You're right, Bubbles. But if you haven't read the original literary version, you should, because there's some interspecies erotica in it. But 100%, I will go Bad News Bears to avoid the sweep.
All right. 4-1. Beauty and the Beast moves on to the next round. Q starts us off. Is it The Incredible Journey or Father of the Bride?
why does The Incredible Journey like keep getting matched up with shit that I like really like either haven't seen or really just don't care for?
Don't care about.
And I still have to vote for it then because, well, there's nothing in commons and I'm upset.
I know. Where's Clint now?
Clint, where are you at?
That was your cue. That was your cue. Where's the? Come on.
You're cute.
You can blow your
I
load
think
and wait.
sometimes it just takes a minute for it to come through for us to see.
There it is.
We'll give a second.
I mean, you can blow your load and wait if you want.
I guess it's gonna be Father and
Father of the Bride.
Father of the Bride.
Father of the Bride. Clint's getting all kinds of votes today. Father of the Bride gets a vote on that one. Jess
I'm gonna go with Father of the Bride.
gets another one. Bubbles.
I'm also voting for Father of the Bride.
Oh,
Jeremy.
He's so
You
upset. He's so upset.
you uncooked a train.
This is the stink face.
Oh, it's an incredible journey. I'd rather watch that than Father of the Bride any day of the fucking week. Those dogs are fucking amazing. And when the one gets shot with the porcupine fucking quills, it's like, Jesus Christ, you feel so bad for it.
Have you ever
But he's
been
also-
shot with a porcupine?
No, I'm good. I'm good on that shit.
It is not a good time. It is not a good time. It's not
Okay,
fun.
I need to know your story.
It was dead too. Okay, like
It was dead.
Oh,
we were traveling. It was dead, and like, of course, you gotta. It was roadkill. Okay, so it was
Of course
for
you
sure
gotta play
dead,
with
but it still
roadkill.
had like the nerves. So like when we like, right? I mean, it was okay. When I saw this, it was also like we had flip phones. Okay, it didn't even have a camera on it, but we had to push it, and it like spazzed or something, and it got us, and it's not a good time. But we got to keep the little quills, so that was kind of cool. They're pretty.
covered in your blood.
I
bet they're
mean,
strong.
no pain, no gain, I guess.
Yeah, no, they're sharp. They don't feel good, but they're it's pretty cool though.
It's a definite deterrent. Father of the Bride moves on 3-2. I'll go going forward as well. Jess starts this one off. Is it 13 Ghosts or King Kong?
King Kong.
King Kong gets a vote. Bubbles.
13 Ghosts.
Jeremy.
I gotta go for King Kong with the big dong. Have you ever seen the freaking Facebook meme where like the woman looks out her apartment window and it's King Kong's dicks like on the window?
Yeah,
Fucking hilarious.
it's like the movie shot that was not that was left on the cutting room floor. I'm gonna go with 13 Ghosts on this one. I can't say much about the original, but the remake was absolutely fantastic. So call me voting with Chancey or whatever. I'm just voting for the better movie on this one. It does suck though, because looking at the board, it would be going against a really fucking good movie. In my case, I don't know who I'd vote for on that one. So it's a tie-breaking decision. Q, do you want to know who's facing in the next round?
Sure, why not?
Either 13 Ghosts or King Kong moves on 3-2 to face Beauty and the Beast in the final four.
Vote for your ancestors, Q. Vote for your ancestors.
Oh,
He just called you a monkey.
no, he called me a big gorilla. Silverback, to be exact. Big
Technically-
silverback gorilla.
Technically, King Kong's an ape, not a gorilla. But
Same thing.
no,
No.
they're not.
Are you sure he's an ape and not a gorilla? I'm pretty sure he's a gorilla.
They literally call him the
No,
king of the
that's-
apes.
That's Mighty Joe Young you're actually thinking about. That's a gorilla.
Yeah, Mighty Joe Young's
What the
gorilla.
fuck's the difference?
Biology.
Different
No.
species, yeah.
Okay, I guess he was a prehistoric ape. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
Q.
But we learned.
We're still going for Kong,
I
though.
love that we are also. I feel like we should be categorized as educational as well.
No, because
Oh,
this does not need to be taught in schools. We'd be banned in a heartbeat.
Oh.
False information.
We're the fucking Stephen Hawkings of the podcast world.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. My computer voice happens every once in a while, so that'd be that one. Bubbles starts us off. This is the last one. This is the last time for Q to steal a vote. So
And I can't steal bubbles, and I'm upset.
no, you can. Well, no, you can't. You won't. You won't be able to
I start
steal.
this one.
The only person you'd be able to steal would be Jess.
I know. It's what I'm saying. It's kind of upsetting, but
Should I use?
Please
some
do.
I was really hoping Kong and Beauty and the Beast would go up, and then I was definitely going to steal Bubbles' vote and fucking go Kong. So Beauty and the Beast did not move.
Hey, Q, I'm gonna start calling you Kerchak because you got Tarzan in the back there.
Carjack?
Kerchak.
From Tarzan, Kerchak.
Oh, Kerchak. I'm down with that.
Bubble starts us off. Is it the longest yard or death race?
I have something for you.
Giggity.
I'm hungry, so that looks good.
The longest yard it is.
Yeah, the longest yard it is.
Where the fuck did
Everybody
you just
is,
randomly pull that from?
Well,
From-
I think I know where she pulled it
Why
from. Q,
did
it makes it more delicious
What
where
the
she pulled
fuck
it from.
When did this happen?
When
It's
the
a secret
fuck did we
sauce.
get ice cream?
When did she get food?
When you
For,
picked up
for
my
everybody out there in
CD,
Spotify land, by the way, she just pulled out a McDonald's cheeseburger, quoting the entire "It ain't easy being cheesy" from the longest yard. Gets Bubbles' vote. Jeremy, is it the longest yard or death race?
Bubbles, I want that burger with your secret sauce on it. Just saying, but I
don't know if you could handle the secret sauce.
Oh, I can handle it, baby. But yeah, because of that secret sauce, I'm about to give Bubbles the longest yard here. It's the longest yard.
So, with Bubbles' secret sauce on that one, would that make that hamburger moist?
Very moist.
Oh, you went against your rule?
I know, which
It's
is
not
the reason
Roy.
why I did that.
It's not a rule. It's not even a rule anymore. I
Yeah,
really
it's not. It's just there. It's more there for comedy relief. By the way, for people out there in Spotify land, there's 3 words that we're not allowed. I say we're not allowed on the show. If you're ever on the show, you're more than welcome to. Just let me know. There's three words you can't say. Number 1 is the word gay, unless it's used in a non-derogatory way. The N word, of course, and as we were talking about, the word moist. So there's that. 3 and out, by the way. Longest yard. We'll be moving on. But
sleeper hole. He's got her in the sleeper hole.
so Q, longest yard, death race.
You're muted, Q.
Just to speed it up, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna steal Jess's vote. Do death or longest yard. Oh my god, I about fucked that. Longest yard.
Any sweep. Just for clarity, though, Jess, what would you've gone with?
The longest yard.
Yeah.
I was trying to,
We're going
Oops.
I was
the
trying to
next
clear
round.
off in 2 seconds.
For
Jeremy.
posterity purposes.
Jeremy, King Kong, Father of the Bride, Beauty and the Beast, or Longest Yard. What are we starting off with?
King Kong.
King Kong gets to vote on that one. So, Jeremy, is it King Kong or Beauty and the Beast?
God, I mean, okay. Let's think about this here for a second. Who's got a bigger dick, the Beast or King Kong?
I feel like King Kong would have the bigger one, ultimately size-wise. Now, are we re-shrinking Kong like to normal size, or are we like going off of like their movie depicted size?
I love that you're taking this so serious. I love it.
Depicted size ultimately because King Kong is a giant. Clearly, he's going to have the bigger dick. But if we're like on similar scale, I feel like it would be the Beast.
But the Beast is made up of different animals. What if he has like a whale dick or something?
Well,
I still think Kong's would be bigger.
But like
bear and
the sperm whale has the biggest dick on Earth. So I mean, I don't know, but I mean,
No, it doesn't. That's the walrus.
No, it's not true at all. But for this matchup, I'm gonna have to go with King Kong. King Kong.
I feel sorry for anybody tuning in right now.
Big dick conversation right here.
Yeah.
FBDE.
We got that big energy up in here.
Yeah, we do.
I'm gonna go Beauty and the Beast. Dude, this movie's fantastic. Emma Watson is fantastic in this movie. The music, there's a song from the Beast in this, and the remake that is absolutely fantastic as well. It's one of the few songs from this movie that's actually on my playlist that I listen to just regardless of the actual thing. King Kong, going with the entire Brewsters Millions.
Furniture sings in that movie.
Going with the entire Brewsters Millions logic as before, if that movie had to be remade that many times, because King Kong has been remade a lot, almost as much as Godzilla has. Well, I'm kind of surprised Godzilla didn't make this list. I have no idea why. So Beauty and the Beast will be getting my vote on that one. Q, Beauty and the Beast, King Kong.
Honestly, I thought the Kong movies got better as they remade them.
Oh, they did. They fucking did. The
They
original.
most definitely got better. So I was okay with the remakes because they improved. They didn't make it just as bad or worse. So, I mean, it's not going to matter. Kong gets my vote. But, I mean, I can't steal one because, well,
We're in the semifinals.
we're in the semifinals, which is stupid. It should be a finals thing you can't do.
No. And
No.
Q, we're semi right now. Gotta get all
We
the
got
way.
a semi going. Just almost there.
Yes. Beauty and the Beast, King Kong.
I'm gonna go with
King Kong.
Beauty and the Beast. Don't you dare try to take my vote, boy.
Which
Oh,
means
you got
Bubbles.
You know what?
I'll
What?
beast you up.
You know what? No dick.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
No dick.
we're fully aware that you don't have a dick. Just like in the movie Ghostbusters, it is true. This man has no dick.
Very true.
Bubbles. King
Like
Kong.
you getting no dick.
So I have a quick question before I give you
Yes.
guys my.
Yes,
Yes.
give him 30 seconds at most.
Okay.
Q's and FTM.
So
we know.
like, didn't they do like a Kong and Godzilla like movie
Yes.
together? Okay,
yeah.
because I'm sitting here.
There's been multiple remakes. There's been multiple remakes of that too. Yes.
Yeah, I was like, I thought there was like some kind of crossover here, but then I was like, oh my god, because I know that I'm on the wrong side of the Mandela effect here. I definitely didn't come from this universe.
Margaret.
But I am gonna go with Beauty and the Beast.
I resign.
I just, as far as like rewatchability, I would 100% watch Beauty and the Beast before I'd watch Kong.
Well, you could be our guest anytime, sweetie.
Beauty and the Beast moves on to the next round. Do you guys happen to hear that theory about the Mandela effect, by the way, where it's a government
Which one?
type thing?
I did
Where
recently.
It is.
They're trying to figure out how much people can can misremember about their own childhood to see how much they can get away with. So your history doesn't matter anymore because nobody actually knows what the history is.
Did you see that girl that went so far out of her way, like digging through old clothes of homeless people and all kinds of stuff?
Yep.
And the therapist and everything was telling her, like, you're doing too much. Like, this is too far, too much. You need to chill out with it. Until she finally found something that had the Fruit of the Loom cornucopia on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Mandela effect is all part of the false history conspiracy. Check out Paranormal Normal to hear more on that.
Yeah, I just thought it like that's an intriguing fucking theory. Right. Anyway, Jeremy started that one off, which means I start this one off. Is it The Longest Yard or Father of the Bride?
Mm-hmm.
This is hands down Longest Yard. Like there's no question in this one. It was not even one of the higher ranked ones in this list, and it's still one of my favorite movies. It's my vote. Q.
Give me the yard, baby. Give me the yard.
You could handle the yard, Q. You could handle the yard.
Yes. Longest Yard, Father of the Bride.
I'm gonna go with The Longest Yard.
Gets another one and the win on that one. Bubbles.
Mean machine. Mean machine. Mean machine. Mean machine. Longest Yard.
I want a caretaker jersey. That's what I want.
You're making Freddie get all nipply.
Pointer Sisters. Jeremy, finish this out. Longest Yard, Father of the Bride.
Yeah. I saw you and Q kissing in the freaking laundry room. Yeah, it's not Longest Yard.
Whatever, back crackle.
You do that way too well.
Longest Yard moves on 5-0. Figuring out third place on this one. Q starts us off. Is it Father of the Bride or King Kong?
Give me a King Kong.
You hear that, Jeremy? He wants a dick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wants the D. Jess, King Kong.
I should have at least done the second letter. That way it wasn't that bad, I guess. Either way, that fucked me. Jesus. God damn it. I'm done. Jess, do your vote.
Father of the Bride or King Kong? Third place.
I'm going with Father of the Bride.
Gets a vote. Bubbles.
Since the Mister is known as Daddy Kong on his socials, I am gonna go with King Kong on this one.
Hey, you know my secret socials.
Yeah, I thought that too.
That's my only fan. That's weird.
Store salesman fan.
I guess in this kind of matchup, I got to go for King Kong with the massive dong while Bubbles is wearing a thong.
I'm going to finish it up with Father of the Bride, which means King Kong is third place.
He's wearing a thong.
What? Didn't hear what you said. You cut out.
Say something crazy like you're wearing ladies' underwear.
I said, did Jeremy just admit he's wearing a thong?
I said Bubbles wearing a thong.
I didn't hear Bubbles in that.
I didn't hear Bubbles in that either. I mean,
I did. I did not give me the leeway on this one. Jess starts us off, but Jess, Q, myself, and Jeremy have not blown their load. This is the last time to do it. Jess, is it Beauty and the Beast or The Longest Yard?
Beauty and the Beast.
Gets a vote. Bubbles.
this is fucking awful.
I know. But
This is so fucking terrible. You know what? I don't think we're going to win, Jess, with this one, but I'm going to vote for Beauty and the Beast as well.
yeah, we're probably not going to.
No, Freddie's going to vote for Beauty and the Beast right here.
No. Look at his jersey. We already know what he's voting for. Q,
Right.
come on. Like,
Jeremy.
Well, see, I didn't get enough last night, so I would blow my load. But I know if I do, Freddie will too, because he's a man of completion. So,
So you're not?
I'm not, because I don't see a point, because I know Freddie's going to do it too, and then Q's going to do it too, and it's just going to be no point in any of us doing it, because it's
No,
all
I was
just going
just
to go in a row.
talking about the whole completion part, not. Yeah.
Well, we all know Freddie's a man completion. He's completed himself in the show many times. But I'll throw it to the longest yard and hope Freddie makes the right decision here.
Jeremy is right about one thing. I will be blowing my load on this one. Q.
Knew it. Fucking knew it.
Your vote, sir.
Thank you.
Well,
Are you gonna
You're
blow
cute.
your load or are you gonna vote?
I think both of my testicles just like emptied and went all into my pants. I'm gonna have to blow my load.
So since Q blew his load, my decision on this was I kind of figured if Q blew his load, I was going to go one way. If Q didn't blow his load and made it a tiebreaker, I was going to go the other way. But since Q did blow his load, I'm going to go into beast mode on this one, and I'm going to go Beauty and the Beast.
I know Mr. Hard.
I knew it too. I was like, if I blow my load, Freddie's gonna fucking vote Beauty and the goddamn Beast.
But if you would not have blown your load and voted for the longest yard to make it a tiebreaker, I would have gone for the longest yard. Because perfectly honest, I'm good with either one of these winning.
I don't think Clint was ready for that twist of fate going on there.
So many lows.
And I don't think he's upset
Freddie,
either.
it would have been
because
hella
his
funny.
first
It would have
vote
been hella
was
funny
Beauty
if
and the
you're
Beast,
like,
and then
I'm
he
going
changed
beast
it to the
mode
longest
with the
yard.
Now-
longest yard. You know, that would have been fucking
True.
fantastic.
For dexterity purposes, what is your vote?
Fuck you, Freddie, is my vote. Fuck you, Freddie, is my vote. Longest yard. Fuck.
Longest yard gets a vote. It is 3-2. Beauty and the Beast moves on to the finals. I'm for next week's finals to face whoever is winning next week. Like I said, I'm good with either one of these winning. I'm a fan of the Longest Yard. It's a damn good movie.
Longest yard, Aladdin should have easily have been up here. Beauty and the Beast should have been fucking gone a while ago.
I have to go with Freddie though. That song that they added for the Beast, Evermore, is a fantastic fucking song. It is
And that-
beautifully written. It is beautifully performed. It was made for his voice. Like, it gives me chill. It gives me the goosebumps. I love songs that give me the goosebumps. I love feeling music like that deeply. So I am very satisfied with our decision here.
Giggity.
That is by the way, that one song is one thing that did sway my decision a lot on these, because I'm a huge. It's definitely in my top 10 list currently, as far as Spotify list. It's just a damn good song. It's one of those songs that I can't sing with the shit, so I'm not even gonna give it like offend the song with that. But it's a damn good song, and it's a song that you don't need to hear within the musical to actually get the feeling behind it too. Sound of Silence is another song like that as well. It's one of those Cats in the Cradle, one of those songs that you don't need to hear it.
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon.
It's still a good song. That's one of the reasons that I voted for Beauty and the Beast all the way through.
This is a fucking disappointment.
Well, Beauty and the Beast went 5-0, 3-2, 4-1, and 3-2. So it's not. It kind of had a rough road ahead of it.
It was. What do you mean? It was the two Jesses and the other girl and the other female on the damn fucking thing, Freddie.
Hi, Harvey.
No, he's not there, but he's not there really.
Not for real there. I'll
But
let you.
I found a video of Harvey and a wife beater.
You know
Anyway,
another
guys,
song that actually
that was
gives me
disappointing.
those same chills and like that feeling as the Evermore song is the Falling in Reverse's version of Last Resort, originally by Papa Roach. You haven't?
No,
I
haven't.
love. Oh, goodness, I love how they redid it. Like have both on my playlist that plays like while I'm doing my Uber thing. But but I have both of those on there. I love both versions.
If you guys have Spotify land and want to know what the fuck's going on, you need to watch our show.
Yeah, you gotta watch it live or on YouTube. We're out of control. We're a bunch of sillies. We're gooses. Silly gooses.
Or just follow me like Clint just did so he can watch it live. So
yeah. Well, you don't have to follow. Well, don't get me wrong. It's good to follow us, but you don't have to follow any of us to just check it out. Just check out the show on YouTube at Bracket Bastards. Not particularly difficult. Speaking of that, though, that is our show this week, there, guys. Q, wherever you happen to be, where can people find you, sir?
Not anywhere. 'Cause he's muted.
No, I'm not muted. You can find me fucking in my room pouting over this damn episode because this is such a big disappointment to me. Like, are you guys fucking for real right now?
The realist.
now you know how your parents feel.
You know you love it.
No, I really don't. But anyways, you can also find me on Facebook under Quentin Bannister. You can also find me on Instagram under Master Bastard Q. Because, well, I am the master of these bastards. Now, dance, my friends.
Rather than what?
Jess.
Hi, it's Quit. You can find me on Facebook under Just Made Vandy Street or Instagram under Just Made 93.
Bubbles.
You can find me right here on Bracket Bastards, or you can find me on the TikTok under Jessie Marie.
TikTok.
Yeah, it's not TikTok for you. It's TikTok.
It's
Jeremy.
not
Yes. TikTok indeed. But you can find, of course, your ODB on Facebook as the Uncensored, Unapologetic, and certainly Untamed Podcast Collective, UQ. You can find us on X and the Gram as @JuggleBastard. You can find us on TikTok as @JuggleBastard Podcast. And you can find me on YouTube as Paranormal Media Normal, Maniacal Music Musings, or streaming live on Blind Knowledge Network. Because all knowledge is just going to remain blind now after this horrible decision was made in the finals of this matchup. So, yeah. I'm with Q. This has been a
I
tragedy.
pissed a whole bunch of people off, dude. What the fuck?
Right? You just made the world angry. Now you know what? Okay, because I think we were talking about this last night on the podcast about the war. If there's like an explosion, that's what no, I think what's going to happen is if there's an explosion happening, it's because of our decision made today. But I'm not mad either. Whichever one won, I'm not even mad about it.
Yeah, I was the same way. Like I was good with either one winning. That's the reason why I gave the decision to Q. He just didn't know it.
Well,
I'm your host, Freddie Fish.
that crossed my mind. It really crossed my mind. And I was just like, nah, he's not going to do it. He's not going to do that. Why would he do that? I was like, fuck, Freddie's going to do that. I was like, but I kept my hope in you, and you fucked me, Freddie. You fucked me.
You fucked him raw.
There was
Next
no
time, buy me some
negotiation with
makeup.
that one.
So I would at least like to look pretty when I get fucked.
Well, I couldn't find the Vaseline, so I just found some Vapo Rub.
That works.
No.
No. I mean, if you want your
Bro,
asshole to breathe better,
I was using hand sanding for a lubricant. What do you mean?
Bringing some anal bleach. I am your host, Freddie Fierce. You can find me at that on Facebook. While you're on Facebook, check out Bracketology. We have 2 polls going up every single day. Currently, it is a Tom Hanks bracket. And we're coming up to the quarterfinals. We're on the quarterfinals right now on that one. The other one we have is the Kelly Renee bracket, who's happened to be a friend of mine. But she also won a bracket of the TV Pets bracket. So she got to choose her own bracket and went ahead and filled that one out. And I may do that in the future again, so you may have the ability to choose your own bracket. On Twitter, I'm at Fisher777. We're all at Bracket Pod. And on Instagram, you can find me at Can't Lick Me. Not one word. Next week,
and I have
twice actually. Next week, we are finishing up remakes. This week was A through M. Next week is going to be N through Z. Finishing up this one.
which
So
was a disaster.
yep,
A
Z after.
disaster.
So whoever wins next week will be going against Beauty and the Beast in the finals. So make sure to check that one out. Other than that, I'll leave you guys with the same line as I always do, and that's with the late, great Jerry Springer. And that is this. Take care of yourself and each other. Have a good week, guys.
Peace. Happy New Year.
Bye.
One of the problems with my computer being super fucking slow is not letting me end the stream soon enough.